All right, Title VI students, I am wondering if you guys know where I am right now. This is going to be a short virtual field trip. Some of you have been here before, and I can't really give it away right now. So I hope this keeps you guys excited about where we're going to be traveling today. I hope that all is well and that you guys are being good to your moms and dads, and that you guys are finding time to read, and that you guys are looking out and helping with your brothers and sisters, or if you're a single child, maybe that you're just at home helping around the house. I just wanted to start off. I'll start off by showing you guys, here's a hint of where I am today. There is nobody here right now. I bet you some of you are going to be cheering out, I know where that is. And I guarantee that some of you who have been part of Title VI Summer School the past couple years knows exactly where I am. I am in Salt Lake City, and I am at, this is the place, Heritage Park. And specifically, I am in the Native American village. And here at the park, we call the village the NAV. It's an acronym. Do you guys know what an acronym is? An acronym is a shortened way of abbreviating a place. Like, for example, this is Salt Lake City. The acronym for Salt Lake City, for an airport code, or just people don't want to say Salt Lake City, the acronym is SLC. Just like you guys have acronyms when you play video games or you text, and another really well-known acronym is LOL. What does that stand for? Laugh out loud. So today, I want to show you guys the Hogan. In Navajo, we say Hogan. And this is the place where we dwell. More specifically, dwelling means a place we live. And there are two types of Hogans, that Navajo or the Dene. We call ourselves the Dene, that the Navajo people live in. We've got the Female Hogan, and we have the Male Hogan. Okay, so I'm going to start here with the Male Hogan. Now you see this is all taped off. You see that? Nobody can go in there right now because of coronavirus. There's no coronavirus here, but we just want to make sure that people are staying out of the Male Hogan and the Female Hogan, just so that we can preserve and not get contaminated. Do you guys know what contaminated means? Contaminated means you don't want to get germs all over the place, which is why this says no entry, 6 feet please. So it's just saying, remember to stay 6 feet away from each other for right now. And wear your face masks. Okay, so the Male Hogan, as you guys can see, it is a little bit smaller than the Female Hogan. So, to tell you a little bit about the Male Hogan, I want you guys to get a good view of the back. So, the Male Hogan is obviously a structure, And inside there are 3 poles that support it. The 3 poles represent the Navajo or the Diné deities. A deity is like a holy person, a god. And so that inside, if I was to, and because I work here, and you guys are more than welcome when we get out of coronavirus to come and help volunteer and help me over here at This Is the Place. So you're probably wondering, how does she work for Provo, but she also works for This Is the Place? Well, I have 2 jobs, and I love this new job that I'm doing, and it's allowing me to give you guys a personal virtual tour. So, the Male Hogan is cone-shaped. There are 3 logs inside that hold up the structure. Now the outside is, as you guys can see, there's mud and there's logs, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, but all of the doors for any kind of Native American structure faces a certain direction. Do you guys know? What are the 4 main directions? I'll help you guys out. This direction I'm facing is the north. That is the north. This direction is the west. This direction was where I started, and that's the south. Now this direction, and you'll see the teepee up there. Navajos do not live in teepees. Although, if we have, sometimes the Native American church will hold their ceremonies in a teepee, even though it's not Navajo. But this is east. So, if this is where the door is to the Male Hogan, which direction will all the doors usually face? This is important for you guys to know. The east. Okay. So here I am facing south. I just want to make sure that I am giving you guys a good look at the Male Hogan. So the Male Hogan is used for ceremonies. Now, the Navajos don't typically live in a Male Hogan. Usually it's used for ceremonial purposes, and ceremonies are certain moments in our lives where we will celebrate something or we will honor something, and ceremonies are very sacred. So I think that this is a good start for you guys. Maybe when you were here at This Is the Place, you didn't really get to see inside that Hogan when you guys were here, but inside you see there it's all triangle, and then there's a circle right there for fire, and it's not very big inside. But when we move over here, now we're gonna see the Female Hogan. Now the Female Hogan, it's in a circle, it's circular. It is a family home for the Diné people. The Hogan is built in harmony with the world. The roof is like Father Sky. See how the sky's up there? And then the ground is Mother Earth. Okay? Mother Earth. The Female Hogan is round. There are 9 poles inside. Now, here is the thing about the Hogan, the Female Hogan, and any Hogan for the Diné people. When you are inside the Hogan, you guys, you move in a clockwise direction. Do you guys know what direction a clock moves in? To the left. So, if you're ever in a Hogan, you exit through going in a left-hand circle. I'll show you guys. Now, there are 9 poles inside this female Hogan. And the 9 poles represent the 9 months that a woman is carrying her child. Oh, look at that. The padlock is on. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think we're allowed to go in there. Maybe I can give you guys a little peek through this slit. Maybe I'll let you guys see. Can we see inside? Okay, look. That's where the fire is in the center. And then you see the light coming through? That's the light in the middle of the Hogan so that the smoke can exit through the top here. Because you don't want your Hogan to be full of smoke. So let's just pretend, you guys. So we're obviously facing east, okay? The Hogan, for the female Hogan, is where we live. And the Navajo people dwell in the female Hogan. And it represents the stomach. Have you guys ever seen your mom pregnant or a lady pregnant? Her stomach is really big because the baby's inside. Well, with the female Hogan, the children are inside. The families are inside. And if people outside of the Navajo culture were to look at our houses and they were to see our home, our Hogan, they probably would think, oh, look, it's made out of logs and mud and dirt. They must be poor. You know what? We're not poor people. The Navajo people and a lot of Native American tribes are very wealthy in spirit. We have a strong culture, and these homes are sacred for us. We don't put a price on them. You can't put a price on Mother Earth. So this is symbolic of Mother Earth's tummy. And inside she holds the families. And the door is facing east. So I'm gonna quiz you guys. So if I am going to be moving in, if I was inside, let's pretend, use your imaginations. If I was moving inside of this Hogan, which side do I move to, you guys? This direction or this direction? What do you guys think? It's gonna be this direction, to the left. Remember, to the left. Okay, so we're gonna pretend like we're inside. Now, if I was gonna leave the Hogan, if I was gonna exit, I would need to walk to my left, and you always move in a circle. Okay, inside. So imagine I'm walking around the fire in the middle of the Hogan, and I'm gonna come out of the Hogan. So I'm going in a circle, and I'm gonna come out, and I pretend I'm inside. This is where I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna exit. Whew. You're probably thinking, that's a lot of work. But you know, the Navajo people, we believe in harmony and balance and peace. And we have a saying that we walk in beauty. We have organized thoughts. We have clean thoughts. We think good things. And what we say in Navajo is to live in that way is to walk in beauty. Meaning, to walk in beauty, all things are organized, all things have their order, and we think positive. Because anytime we feel negative, you know, that's something we carry with us. And that's something that stays. And do you guys feel good when you feel bad thoughts, or when you're feeling, you know, if you feel sick? Probably not. You know, it makes you feel kind of icky inside. So that's why when we wake up in the morning, we say our prayers. We run to the east, which would be this direction. And we would run before the sun rises. And then when the sun comes up, we greet the sun with our prayers for the day. And then when you're done saying your prayers, usually you'll pray in every direction. So east, south, west, north. And once you pray in all these directions, you know what you do? I wonder if any of you guys know what we do. After you run, you say your prayers. I'm going to tell you guys, this might scare you. You're going to yell, "Woo!" Did you hear me? All right, you definitely heard me. Woo! You're going to yell after you say your prayers. And we yell, so we let the Creator and Mother Earth, we let them know that we're alive and that we're well and that we're going to walk in beauty. Meaning that our minds will be organized, we're going to have a good spirit, and we're going to take care of ourselves. Whether that's exercise or helping grandma around the house, or your mom or your dad. That's all good things. And so that's what we do. So for today, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. You're probably wondering, what is this, Mrs. Lamb? What's this, Miss Lamb? This is the Chawa. It's the shade house, and it's usually located right by the Hogan. This is really neat, you guys. The shade house is usually what we sit under. The Navajo people sit under in the summertime. Some in the wintertime too. Depends on where you live. It may be too cold in the winter sometimes, but springtime. And usually what I do here is, see there, I'm reading books. But when I sit out here, the wind comes, it feels so nice, and look at this beautiful view. I haven't been on that ship before, but I know some of you kids have. And you guys remember the train? The train that comes and picks you up here. And then remember, I know some of you loved this treasure house because there's a store in there. A store on the top level. And that store is where you can buy all kinds of goodies. Toys. It's fun. But, yes, on another field trip, I will take you guys over to the teepee. And I'll show you the balance rock. But this is the Chawa, the shade house. And this is just a really nice place to come and relax. Now, if you guys want to come and walk around the park with your families, you are more than welcome to do that. You remember how before Corona, excuse me, we could make arrowhead necklaces. Woo, excuse me. But they can't do that right now. So the presentations are on hold as well. So right now, if you were to come to the park and pay for admission, there's no train right now. There's just the gold panning. The train's not running. But there's still all those geese. Do you guys see all the geese over there? You see the geese? The geese are still here. But if you come, you can walk around the park, and there's some things that are open, like the candy store is open, that ZCMI candy store. I don't think you can play on the ship. See how it's taped off too? And that's because of Corona. But hopefully next year, you guys can take an actual real field trip up here again. But I just wanted to make sure you guys saw the Hogans and the Chawa, so you guys have an idea of what the Navajo or the Diné people live in. But hope you guys are safe and enjoying. We're going to have our online summer school, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. All right, take care. Hagonet. That means goodbye in Navajo. Go Hagonet.